With so many amazing statues available for Harry Potter, I thought we'd give Gentle Giant a break this week. Stick around and I'll show you what's in this box. Hey there everyone, my name's Perry and welcome to The Potter Addict. Well, today I figured we'd kind of change things up a little bit and introduce a new line to the collection. For those of you who are new, and for those of you who come here quite often, I think it's important that you know that my favorite line is Gentle Giant. And I find their collection to be absolutely amazing. But there are some things that I'd like to add, some variety that I'd like to get into my collection. And in looking over some of the options online, I found a couple statues by Iron Studios that I absolutely love, because my favorite movie is, of course, the Goblet of Fire, and I absolutely love the face-off scene between Voldemort and Harry. And these, I've got my Riddle Grave right over there. I've got a couple versions of that, and I found a new one today on Instagram that I would love to make a part of my collection. But I need something to add a little bit more drama to that particular statue. So I got Harry, and I also got Voldemort. So we're going to open up both of these today and take a look, because I thought these look like amazing pieces. I don't know exactly what to expect, just because, again, these are my first. I don't have any Iron Studios. I've got Minico, which is by Iron Studios, but I don't have any actual Iron Studios statues in my collection. So these are a first for me. So let's dive in and see what they've got to offer here, because I'm very, very excited. Now, I picked these two up not just because of the fact that I love the first face-off scene between the two of them, but I picked them up because they are actually discontinued. Iron Studios does not make them anymore, and I got a pretty good deal for both of these. So I figured, since I'm going to add a few other Iron Studios products to my collection this year, I figured that I would pick up a couple discontinued ones that I liked, because you know me. Once I start a collection, I've got to have them all. So, and they make some amazing stuff, guys. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the, they make the Buckbeak, Harry riding on Buckbeak, and it's massive. I mean, it's just huge. And I have not, I want to add that to my collection, but at the same time, you know, it's expensive, it's huge. I mean, I'm running out of room as it is. So they've got a separate base here for it. I thought maybe that was just a little access panel to get to it, so I guess this is the main figure itself. But back to Iron Studios, I mean, so they make some amazing stuff. Hagrid standing in the pumpkin patch. Now, the thing about Iron Studios is that they're not exactly movie accurate replications of the characters. I mean, Hagrid doesn't look like movie Hagrid. You know, Harry looks similar to movie Harry, but I mean, there was Snape. Snape doesn't look like movie Snape. So, I mean, so those are the things. If you're one of those people that need it to look exactly like it does in the movie, then Iron Studios maybe not the best option for you. But at the same time, if you're open to interpretations, variations of the character, then I think that they have some great options available. So let's pull this out. Okay. All right. So again, didn't know what to expect with this, because again, this is my first go round with these guys. But let's pop him in his little stand here. Let's make sure I got everything out. I did. Pop him in his little stand. And we've got Mr. Harry Potter. Now, I think this is great. This is along the lines of a of an Enesco. And Enesco does amazing products. I mean, this is, I mean, the detail. I love the little flourish of his wand as he's, you know, casting out his probably his defense spell against Voldemort. I like the Triwizard Tournament outfit that he's got on. I mean, it is a great piece. I love just kind of the dirt on his face. I mean, because remember, I mean, he has just gone through the trial of the maze, and he is definitely dirty. I mean, he goes through that port key, winds up in the cemetery, and so I think that this is a great representation, guys. I mean, they did a lot of great detail, texturing on his clothing. I mean, it is an amazing piece. Again, not disappointed at all to add this piece to my collection. So we will set Harry right there and break into Voldemort. Now, again, you can't have one without the other, guys. I mean, these two are basically, you know, dueling pieces. You know, they're I mean, they're in forever in battle here in these little models. So I think that when I picked up the one and saw that they had the other one available, it was a no-brainer to have both. So once again, you've got Voldemort's base. Okay, let's see. There's a small little hole that he's going to mount to, which is odd because they gave him more pronounced spots for to fix his character to the base. So we'll see how this one adheres. All right, and okay. I've got a separate piece for him as well. Okay. Oh, they separated his arm. Okay, so his arm is a completely separate piece on this one. Let's put, that looks like it goes right there. Yep, it does. And let's pull out his wand and his arm. And let's fix that in place here. And nope, that's upside down. There we go. Hopefully that sits in there nice and snug so it doesn't move, and it does. It does. Let's get this out of the way. All right, and guys, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I, again, was uncertain that I was going to be happy with these, but I mean, these are amazing. They really are. They do such a good job of capturing Voldemort in all of his friggin', oh gosh, it's just as evil, you know, just gritting his teeth as he's casting out his spell against Harry. I mean, his robes flowing as he's, you know, as he's in this battle. I mean, his toenails and his feet look all grungy and dirty. I mean, he is phenomenal. He absolutely is phenomenal. And then to see these two, you know, together as they're in their battle for, you know, for survival or whatever. I mean, it's not survival for him. He doesn't think that it's even a battle. They just look amazing. I'm very, very happy that I picked these up and added them to my collection. I am absolutely going to have to redo that little shelf there because I want to put them right in front of that Riddle grave. I think that will look amazing. And we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with the rest of that stuff on that shelf. I mean, guys, come on. Collections, constant, I mean, state of disarray. You're always moving things around, trying to find the best fit for each piece, and hoping that that you can just make the display look that much more attractive. And I think these two in front of that piece will look amazing. But give me your thoughts, guys. I mean, seriously. I mean, let me know what you think. I mean, do you like these? Are these something that you would add to your collection? Because honestly, I think that I've become an Iron Studios fan. I am completely looking forward to the new editions that they have coming out this year. I mean, they've got Hermione doing her potion on the floor of the bathroom. They've got Snape in the potions class. They've got a, what is it? The Dementors flying around the Hogwarts Castle, which that one looks amazing. I cannot wait for that one. I think that's all of the new ones they have, but then they also currently have, the three first year, or Hermione, Ron, and Harry, that come together as kind of one piece. You can put all their characters together, which looks pretty cool. They've got a Hagrid, like I said, which I definitely want to add to the collection. They've got a larger Voldemort with Nagini that is just massive, which, again, it just depends on how you collect and if you've got the room. I love the piece. It's just finding a space for it isn't always easy. So, but that is all I've got, guys. I really don't have a whole lot else besides subscribe, click that bell notification, give me a thumbs up, and check out Instagram. I will definitely have some close-ups and some more fun things with these guys on Instagram coming, so check me out there. But until next time, thank you everyone for joining me on this another magical adventure, and all you wizards and muggles alike, keep it magical.